particularly in the role that I play now working with people who are becoming teachers, right? I think the role of civic education, it should be more and more present in what we expect of teachers today, right? That this is an opportunity, right? If I'm going to spend, hundreds of hours with kids, right, as my career and working to have them think meaningfully through the world of education, thinking meaningfully through how they're going to participate in the world around them, this is really an opportunity for them to understand their civic role, right? And how we develop those relationships in schools should reflect how we interact and socialize outside of schools, right? So on the one hand, I think the kinds of texts, the kinds of conversations, the kind of work we're expecting of kids should be stuff that mirrors what we're going to expect of them in society, right? So for example, there's this whole refrain that the careers we're preparing kids for today don't exist, right? That we're preparing them for this kind of unknown future. But we know the social dispositions of what we know is how we communicate, how to be civil with one another, right? We should be teaching and interacting in those spaces, right? The technology stuff is going to come and it's going to look cool and it's going to be flashy, and I've got my phone that is too big, right? And does too many things. I don't understand what it does. But all that stuff doesn't really matter. As much as I like technology, right? It's really going to be about those relationships we're going to create with kids, right? If we can't have meaningful relationships where we can have powerful conversations, right? And it's not necessarily about the kinds of tests that we ask kids to perform on. I think that's the space that we need to reconsider, and that's what I've been thinking through with how I work with people who are becoming teachers.